I am the father of Private William Andrew Long.
He was gunned down in front of the recruiting office in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Murder is when a person kills another person without.
Two fathers united in one cause to shine a spotlight on the problem of homegrown terrorism right here in the U.S. Back in 2009, Carlos Bledsoe, a young man from Memphis, Tennessee, who had gotten involved with radical Islamists, spent time in Yemen, and when he returned, went to a military recruiting center in Little Rock, Arkansas, opening fire and killing Army Private William Long. Both of those men's fathers, Martin Bledsoe and Darius Long, are at the center of a new documentary, Losing Our Sons, detailing their experiences from both sides of the tragedy. Gentlemen, welcome. We are glad to have you both join us live. Mr. Long, I want to start with you. I've seen both of you testify on Capitol Hill, very passionate and very emotional. What are you hoping the messages that you'll get out from participating in this documentary?
Well, this thing has been kind of swept under the carpet as just a drive-by shooting in Little Rock. I just find it difficult to understand how you could get 50 instances of people convicted or indicted on terrorism charges for attempting to do what Muhammad succeeded at.
And Mr. Bledsoe, you obviously, when I saw you talk about your son on Capitol Hill, expressed great pain at how his life changed, how he changed. What are you hoping to accomplish, and what message do you want to get out?
The message I want to get out here is that this is supposed to have been the untold story. The federal government never wanted to tell this story. And by faith, now myself and Mr. Long can tell the world what we know that happened to our sons.
And Mr. Bledsoe, what did happen to your son? What did happen to your son, Carlos?
My son was radicalized by beginning in Nashville, Tennessee, the mosque he attended. And later these same imams sent my son to Yemen to be further radicalized. My son was brainwashed, manipulated, and lied to by these imams in Nashville and certainly in Yemen. Something is wrong with the mosques, some of the mosques in Nashville, Tennessee.
And Mr. Long, what do you think could have been done in some way to possibly prevent this tragedy?
Well, he was deported back to the United States after being arrested in Yemen with bomb-making literature, a fake Somali passport. And he was brought back to the United States at the request of the United States government. Something happened to where what people have been convicted for in trying to do, they did not follow up when it came here. On the day that my son was killed, you had Nidal Hasan say in front of fellow Army officers, maybe we should do this. Nothing came of that. I mean, this is in front of fellow Army officers. There is such a blurred I mean, it's just crazy that we don't see what is right in front of our faces. It is beyond me.
Mr. Long, are you worried this is an issue of political correctness or people simply not recognizing the truth? What do you think is happening?
When a guy says that this is justified by Islamic law, and the federal government turns around and says this was tried as a murder case in Little Rock and not under terrorism charges. Arkansas has no terrorism statutes. That's a purely federal province. And they're talking about overturning the NDAA because Little Rock or the Arkansas prosecutor did not go after terrorism charges. That is something that the feds had to do, and they did not do it. There has not been any grand jury convened on this stuff. I was told at one point that this is probably the best way to go. No, it is not. I mean, if we're going to deal with terrorism, then we need to deal with terrorism.
Well, we know that the two of you, Darius Long and Melvin Bledsoe, are trying to get the message out because of the great pain you both have suffered, and I know it's forged an unusual bond and friendship between the two of you. It's a thought-provoking documentary. I hope folks get to see it, and I wish you both the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.